Good day everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm taking part in a collaboration hosted by Kettle Kitchen and Blue Self-Reliance. This is my second year joining Jam It Up June. So today we are going to be making caramel apple jam. So things that you will need is your apples, some butter, dark and light brown sugar, regular sugar, lids, and I will be using all different brands of lids, some pectin, a towel, which is a 4-jar lid towel, a funnel, an immersion blender. So I am going to peel all these apples and I'll bring you back when I'm done. Okay, now that we've got the apples all peeled, we are going to slice them and core them maybe. Okay, there it goes. That was harder than it really needed to be. So these apples have all been sitting in fruit saver so they don't turn brown. And this slicer core actually slices it into 16 slices. I use it a lot when I freeze dry my apples. And my scraps, if you're up for it, you can make apple cider vinegar out of those. I haven't decided if I'm up to that. So I'll get these all cut up and I'll bring you back. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to take it over to the stove. Okay, now that we're over here at the stove, we're going to put in the apples. Make sure you don't get any of the bottom part in the apples. So these are the parts that you don't want. And I've seen a couple of them have it. Okay, oh, that one does. Okay, so I did forget to measure. You need 8 cups of apples, or 12 cups of apples. And I don't think I quite have that. So we're gonna hurry and measure. So there's 4 cups. This is an 8-cup measuring cup. So we actually have just over 8 cups. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. We have just over 12 cups, but we're still going to use it. So there's that. The butter, and it's 1 tablespoon of butter. We're gonna do a nice heap of butter in there. Get that off. We're gonna turn on the stove. And we're gonna cook these down until they're nice and tender. So we should probably put the butter towards the bottom. We're gonna let that go. I forgot the 1 cup of water. I was wondering how that was gonna cook. So we'll shove that butter down there again. And let go. Okay, so they've been cooking for about 10 minutes. I've stirred them a couple times. They're getting almost close to being done. So we'll just give it a good stir and then we'll get our other ingredients ready. Okay, so we'll let those sit for a few more minutes. Okay, if you want a chunkier jam, then you can use your immersion blender to blend it up some. But you don't want to blend it too much because you'll end up with applesauce. My hand doesn't want to work today. Oh, and we got a seed. You see that? There's a seed right there. We're just going to break up the bigger pieces because I still want chunks in there. But I don't want them all super chunky. Okay, so now we add in our pectin. And then we bring it to a boil and add in the rest of our ingredients. Whoops. Okay, give that a good stir. Okay, Okay, and we're just gonna let that come to a boil, and then we'll add in the rest of our ingredients that I've already got measured out and sitting to the side. Okay, now that it's came to a boil, we are going to add in 2.5 cups of white sugar. Mix that in really good. One and a half cups, maybe, of brown sugar, light brown sugar. And then a cup of dark brown sugar. And mix that all in and bring it to a boil for 1 to 2 minutes. And while that's happening, I'm getting my jars ready. Okay, I believe that is all mixed in. We'll let that come to a boil. Okay, now that it's come to a boil, let's stir it and see if it's at a true rolling boil. Because a true rolling boil will not go away. So we're there. So now it is time to ladle it into the jars. Okay. Hey guys, so now that we're over at the counter, I'm going to show you how I film. So normally I just line everything up at my sink if I'm not doing a video. So I brought the jelly over here, and we're just going to fill the jelly jar up. Just like that, and we'll scoop that one up there, and we'll just go until we have no more jelly. And you want a 1/4 inch headspace for your jelly. So I have not tried this jam, but I couldn't find any local rhubarb for the jam that I wanted to try. So if I do find some, I will make my other jelly and post it. But it will be a layered jam. I've never layered a jam before, but I've never had carameled apple jam before either. And I had apples, so I need to wash a couple more jars. Okay, we're back. So hopefully these 4 jars will be enough. Don't you guys just love this collaboration? I love getting so many new ideas to try, because who doesn't love jams, jellies, preserves? They're all delicious, and you can use them in so many ways, not just on toast. I'm hoping to use this one as a topping for sundaes. I think that would be really good. Okay. So I think that's it. I'm Yep. See if we can get that last bit of juice in there. Okay. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 jelly jars out of that recipe. And I overfilled a couple of them. So we're gonna take a little bit out of these ones that I know I overfilled. Okay, and then this jar will be our jar that we sample when it cools off. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a paper towel, and I have just white vinegar or distilled vinegar right here. And we're just gonna go around and we're gonna wipe off any jam or anything that got on the lid, or the ring, not the lid, the ring. And then I have in this measuring cup my lids that are ready to go on. So we'll just hurry and get these all cleaned up. Okay, now that those are all done, we'll get our lids out. And again, I'm going to be short. But that's okay. And put your bands on finger tight. So that lid, if you can see it, is no good. And that was a brand new ring. Okay, so I need 2, 4, 6 more rings and 2 more lids. I'll be back. Okay, so now that I'm back with my lids, these ones are 2 lumps of sugar. Like I said before, I am not picky on my lids. I've got all different brands. I've used all different brands. I can't say I've had a lot of failures, but I do like the 4-jar lids that I got. This will be my first time using the 2 lumps. But I thought I'd show you how I store my rings. So I seen this on another, I think it was like Pinterest or something like that. But these are just pat holders that you get. I got these at Walmart and I think they were like $3. But anyways, so you just undo it and slide off how many ever rings you need, and then put it back on and they stay on there. And I just have this attached to my stairwell going downstairs. So we're just gonna put these lids on. And then we're gonna get the cold pack counter out and get these processed. Ooh, that jar's hot. Okay, so I gotta go get the cold pack counter and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we're over here at the stove, we're going to turn the water off, lower the basket, and we are well over our inch that we need. So we're going to start this, and it's going to cook for 25 minutes. One thing I do add to my cold pack canner is the vinegar that I use to wash off the lids, because we have super hard water here and the vinegar helps break up the hard water. So we're gonna let that go for 10 minutes, not 25 minutes, 10 minutes. So once it comes to a boil, we're gonna let it go for 10 minutes. Okay, now that it has been 10 minutes, we're gonna pull the lid off, turn the stove off, give it a few minutes to kind of cool down, then we'll pull the rack out. Hey guys, let's wish my husband, Kevin, a very happy birthday. As the day that this video comes out, it will be his birthday. Happy birthday, honey. Love you. Okay, now that the jam is cooling, I have some fresh sourdough, and we're gonna put some butter on it. I toasted it. Put some butter on. I love my sourdough toasted. So, okay, and here's the jelly that we had. We're just gonna put some on there. Okay, so let's give it a taste. That is so good, guys. You should give it a try. Anyhow, there will be a giveaway on July 6th. I believe it's 6 o'clock Eastern time. But I will put all the information down here below. I'll also put it in the link, or in the description box, with a link to the playlist over on Blue's channel. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, guys. So I just barely touched my forjars dish towel on this burner, and look, it melted it. So do not use these to grab hot stuff. They will melt to you. I did not know that. So now I'm going to have to scrape that off. But I did learn, do not use these to grab hot things, because it burns, or it melts right to the whatever.